everyone, Lynette Shepherd from Movers and Shapers, where we help to empower women to look better and feel better through providing healthy alternatives, either in cooking, eating, shopping. I try to cover it all because being healthy should not be difficult. It should be fun, especially if you like to eat like we do. Hey, before I get started on our Cooking with Lynette for today, which is going to be taco rice, a big thing in Okinawa, but we're gonna make it healthy. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Click post notifications so you know when I'm posting a new video, and please like this if you like it. And if you do, please share it far and wide. Honestly, we are the most malnourished, overweight society in the world, and it's because we don't know what real food is. And nothing would make me happier than to see Americans healthy. I'm not talking about size, I'm talking about health. But here, let me tell you something. When you get healthy, you start shrinking. You lose fat, you gain muscle, you have energy, you can sleep better, all that. And I just want to see people happier and healthier. And my way of doing that is cooking for you or showing you how to cook. So many people are eating out and we don't have to. Cooking should be easy, it should be fun, it should be affordable, and it doesn't have to be confusing. So I'm going to try to make this easy today. Taco rice is a big thing in Okinawa where they just put taco meat on rice with some veggies. Well, actually, this is one of our favorite things. We kind of tweaked it a little bit to almost be like a taco salad, but it all starts with cauliflower rice. I'm going to use some ground turkey here and make this into a taco meat. So while this is cooking, I'm going to chop up the veggies that we're going to be using, which are, I'm kidding, Fiji. Sponsor me. Seriously, all kidding aside, I love Fiji water. It honestly tastes different. This is not tap water in a fancy bottle like a lot of them are. That's why it costs more, but it's worth every penny. I'm telling you, when you're drinking water like this, you're nourishing your body. Your body is mostly made up of water. You need water. Drink a lot of water and drink a good water. Tap water does not count.
Do you think that that water is very clean? Is that why you like it?
Yeah, and it's full of minerals. If you look,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Because remember Zac Efron's documentary?
Yes, Zac Efron, my boyfriend, even though he could be my grandson probably, actually did a documentary. What was that called? Do you remember what it was called?
Something Earth, I don't know.
Yeah, darn, but a whole thing on water. There's actually a water bar, where LA, of course, where you can taste the different waters, and you can get some of them. They're ridiculously expensive, but that's because they're sourced. You know, there's different qualities of water, just like there's different qualities of vodka. You don't want a crappy vodka because you're going to have a hangover. You want a better one. You want a good water. Tap water is horrible. If you're going to drink tap water, filter it. You know, get the chlorine out, get the stuff out. But this has, it's bottled at the source, and then if you look at the analysis, it's got silica, calcium, magnesium. It's got a pH of 7.7. This is important. You want to keep your body at a proper pH. And it's got bicarbonates. Total dissolved solids is 222. You know what? Watch this documentary. Seriously, and they talk about this stuff. But I love it, and it forces me to drink a lot of water. I keep one of those with me. My goal is to have that gone in a day. I crack one in the morning, and I finish it before I go to bed at night. And that's not a bad goal to have when you're trying to get healthy. It helps flush toxins. It nourishes and hydrates all your cells, especially if you like an occasional cocktail, like someone I know, or if you smoke, or if you drink coffee, chlorinated water, take medications, all that stuff. You need to be hydrating. This is not cooking fast, but that's okay. All right, let's chop up our veggies that we're gonna put on here. First, we're gonna start with lettuce. All right, slam the bottom to get the core out. Whoop. And the reason I'm doing all this and not prepping everything ahead of time is not to bore you with my chattering, but because I want you to see how quick and easy it is to make good, healthy food. And it's not difficult. Yes, we should move that over. I'm just gonna do enough to feed my daughter, my video producer. So let's slice up this lettuce. I'm using iceberg. You know what? I mix them up. For this, I like iceberg lettuce. It's a smaller, I like it small. It mixes in better. Is romaine a better choice? Yes. Are spring greens a better choice? Yes. Are spinach, kale, and all of those better, more nutritious? Yes. And I use those for salads or other things, kale chips in my shakes, in my soups. But for my taco rice, I like iceberg. Do I recommend getting pre-shredded? No, because they use chemicals to keep it fresh, which kind of creeps me out. But I'm going to tell you, if that's too much for you and you'll make this, if you can get pre-shredded lettuce, get it. The point here is to make cooking easy, fun, not stressful, so you do it. So you're not eating out all the time, so you're not ordering out all the time, so you're not DoorDashing or Grubhubbing, which I've only done once. I would love to know, do you all eat out more or cook in more? I'm gonna do an Instagram reel on that. All right, here we go, that's cooking. I know I'm funny. You can comment below how funny I am, I don't care. It won't hurt my feelings. Okay, lettuce, tomato. This is how I chop a tomato. I don't know if there's different ways of doing it. I chop the top off, and I slice it. 1, 2, 3. I need to have my Cutco knife sharpened. I'm not getting paid by saying anything about Cutco, but I do love their knives. Hey, Cutco could sponsor me too. And then I just chop it from a sliced state, and if my knife was sharper, and normally they are, seriously, I bring my own knives to my studio kitchen because I'm very picky about the knives I use. I just brought the wrong knife. And then I just slice the tops. If you don't want as much juice in your tomato, because this is a tomato off the vine, get Roma. They're not as seedy and not as juicy. I want juice in my taco rice because it almost acts as the dressing with the taco meat. And then you don't have to, and then it's, you know what I mean, dressed. And I don't use salsa. I don't like salsa. My husband put salsa on his. I put hot sauce between the meat, the taco meat, and the juicy tomatoes, and then I put avocado in there. It's dressed enough. I've got a good coating on all the lettuce and everything. All right, this is almost finished. This is my ground turkey. The reason I put a lid on it is I don't want it to get dry. I don't strain my meat. I talk about good fats. If this was ground beef, you would want to, because that's a saturated fat. That is not a good fat. To be honest with you, turkey fat is not the best fat either, but this is a pretty lean turkey, so I'm not getting a lot of fat here. It's more turkey juice, and to me that adds flavor. There we go. I'm gonna add a little of my Fiji water. Easier to pour. Boy, is this gonna be tasty. We're gonna add that, and then I am going to add my favorite taco mix. Yes, if you make your own out of spices, it's going to be better. There are a couple things in here that you might not want. Modified corn, well, the cornstarch isn't the worst thing, but like corn flour. We don't need that enough. I mean, it's spread out in here, and it's spread out in the salad enough that the little bit we're getting isn't gonna hurt us. And it makes it easier for me. So whatever makes it easier. This is our favorite, the hot and spicy Ortega. It is good. Let's stir that in there. It says right on the thing, add a little water, because that's kind of what gives it the sauce. And again, that's what makes the taco rice, look at that. So yummy. Let's stir that in, let's turn that down. This is a noisy pan on this stove. I'm gonna have to add just a little more water. And we're almost done. I've got the cauliflower rice cooking. Let's let that cook. I'm gonna cover it while I finish my veggies. Some scallions. Oh, before I forget, I add ground chia seeds and flax seeds to almost everything. They add great omegas, they add protein, they add good fats, they add so many nutrients, and they add fiber. So I literally sprinkle them on everything. I buy whole chia seeds and flax seeds, then I put them in a little blender and grind them up together. All right, so there's my onions. Last thing I'm gonna do is an avocado. I have a bunch, so if this one's too ripe, because it's kind of feeling ripe, I might use it to make avocado mousse. I don't know if you've ever had avocado mousse, but it is delicious. Avocado chocolate mousse. No, this one's okay. Yeah, could be better, but we're using it because I hate wasting a good avocado. I hate wasting a bad avocado. I hate wasting. But with that being said, don't overeat. If you're full and there's still food on your plate, you are not forced. No one, your mother's not there anymore watching you, telling you to clean your plate. Do not feel like you have to finish the food on your plate. When you're full, stop eating. And if you're at a restaurant and you'll eat it, take it home. If you won't, don't take it home. Don't feel bad about wasting. Here's another little tip. If somebody gives you a cheesecake and you are trying to regulate your blood sugars, you're trying to get healthy, you're trying to reduce inflammation, you're having digestive issues, the last thing you need is a cheesecake. It's dairy, it's sugar, it's fat. It's not good for you. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a bite here and there, but let's say somebody brings you a cheesecake as a gift. Throw it away. I know that sounds horrible, but I'm going to put it in perspective. What if somebody brought you a carton of cigarettes as a gift? You're just going to take them and smoke them all? Because they gave them to you for a gift, you're going to toss those because you know they're not good for you. So put things in perspective. If you know that cheesecake is going to sabotage your wellness or your health efforts or some work you've put in, it's fine to throw it away. Or give it to somebody who doesn't care, who will appreciate it, who can eat anything, who doesn't have health challenges. Give it to some kid. Kids can eat anything, and it doesn't hurt them. So with that being said, let me move on to serve this taco rice because we're ready. The little taco meat. Yum, yum, yum. Normally, I would put this in a bowl with the lettuce on the bottom and almost make like a taco salad because I like lots of lettuce. But this looks prettier, and my video producer tells me I have to be aesthetically pleasing at all times. So hopefully this looks nice and pretty. So we've got cauliflower rice, taco meat, some tomatoes, avocado. Let's throw some extra avocados in there. And some scallions. And there we go. All right, so thank you so much for joining me, movers and shapers. I hope you get out there and get some of these simple ingredients, make yourself some taco rice, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget, subscribe, hit post notifications, like this, share it, and tune in next time we do Cooking with Lynette. Bye.